Hi there, Joka here from A Pocket Full of Happiness, and in this video I'm going to focus on the summer floral die set, and also will show you the intricate doily as well. So first of all, I am going to show you how to put together each piece. They are not super complicated, but you know, I just wanted to show you the intended design, and of course you can do what you will with them. So there's a bunch of greenery, foliage, and a variety of little flowers. I'm slowing this down a little bit here so that you see that you can add a different color to the that stem. Of course you can use the same color, but if you're like me and want a bit a bit more colors then there's an option to do that. Now I die cut a bunch of flowers in a variety of colors, pinks and purples mainly, and I will show one of each so that you see. So again, you can use two different colors for these pieces. There's three different size to these berry kind of things. And by the way, I call this set summer floral, not because these are summer flowers. I mean these are entirely just what did I want to say? Fantasy flowers. But I already have a spring and a Christmas floral set, and it's really hard to name products, I'll be honest with you. So usually it's just the first thing that comes to my mind. So sometimes it might be really stupid. Some of them might be funnies, other ones are not, so not very consistent on it, but really literally what comes to my mind first, I think. So there's like a lot of layers that you can add here. In the middle, there's a bunch of smaller and larger dots that you can layer or not if you don't want. I'm using two spellbinders 2D. These are not 3D embossing folders for my backgrounds today, because if I kind of have to go with white background, I like them to be textured. So this one, actually, I think I turned around and I'm using the wrong side. Well, it's not really wrong side, but you know what I mean. It's the back side of it, which is what I wanted to use here. So I'm adding some double-sided adhesive, and then I add it to my card base. I actually trimmed these down just a little bit so that there is a frame. And by the way, the sizes oh, and this is the other new product, the Doily. So the size of the cards is 5 by 7 inch, as you might be used to lately. Actually, I think with the exception of one video, I think I'm gonna, or maybe two, I'm going to be creating this size just because I enjoy the larger format. There's more canvas to cover. That's my reasoning, I think. So the doily I actually die cut twice, and then I kind of turned it a little bit, so the design now looks different from a single layer. And then I will add a bunch of flowers on top, and I could have stopped here, but if you know me, I like to add things to my project, so I actually created another cluster of flowers on the upper left side, also probably because I die cut a lot of them, so why not use them. There's no rhyme or reason how I do my flowers. I guess it's just however it looks good to my eyes. I'm trying to add some dimension to them, to some of them at least, so that you can tuck some pieces under the other and it's still going to be invisible that you tuck them under, because usually I use more than one layers of paper or foam tape, so you don't have those ugly bulges. I don't know how else to call them. So I'm recreating the same, or pretty much the same cluster as at the bottom, but it from different colors. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. For my sentiment, I originally wanted just to use like a sentiment strip, but I was too lazy to take out one of my stamp sets, and I also don't quite enjoy stamping these days. So I had a lot of die cut mini alpha letters. I probably die cut them from every color, and so I actually layered them up a little bit offset, so the green is offset. Now you cannot see it, but on the close-ups you will. And that's it. That's the first card. Now on the second card, I wanted to use most of the flowers that I still had, which is why I covered the whole front with flowers. And then I'm kind of going from purple to lighter purple to light pink, and then upwards to darker pinks. So there's a kind of there's a method to my madness here. And I'm adding some of them, I'm gluing down with liquid glue, others I'm adding foam tape to, just again to have a bit of a variety in depth. And again, a simple sentiment strip would be perfect with this, but I don't know, I was lazy. And besides, I had the idea that maybe the new round and round add-on would work. But of course, if I had thought of it before I started working on this card, then I wouldn't have needed to add all these flowers, because that is actually quite a big circle, so it's gonna cover up some of my flowers. I could place it somewhere else technically, but I wanted it to be in between the flowers, if that makes sense, somehow built in. I don't know how to explain that, but you will see what I mean, I think. So obviously, I know there are easier ways to go about gluing these things down. I do not have so I'm gonna come back to that. So this is the round and round add-on. There's 4 different ones, and I actually had this already die cut for another project, so I wanted to use it up, and then I'm now going to fussy cut that out. And what was I saying before that I wanted to come back to? Oh yeah, I do not have what is that product called again? Press and seal. I do not have that, and even if I had it, I don't think I would use it in this case, because I want to add like, as you saw, in some cases I wanted to add liquid glue, in others foam tape. I don't think in that case it makes sense, and I often like to play around with the placement until the very last moment, so I'm happy to do it this way, the a longer way. And what I was showing there, I did not like that you could see the foam tape under that. So here are the 2 cards. I hope I could give you some ideas with the flowers anyway. If it be colors or placement, I hope something in this video inspires you. Thank you very much. I hope you check out the other ones on the channel. Thank you again. See you soon. Bye bye.